What's going on, everybody? Y'all already know who this is. This is DJ Cousin B. Um, Took me a while to decide if I wanted to do this video or not, so I decided to do it to be clear with my conscience and, move on from the situation, bigger and better things. Because like I always said before, with negative is always blocking your blessings, so take the time out, to publicize and, my public service announcement is that, a lot of people was wondering, about, Cousin B not being that unsigned hype and, the whole situation. Um, Basically, when you let certain people, interfere with friendship, it happens that way. But when it's all said and done, I publicly say that I apologize to Smack, for the whole situation and, how everything went down and, the whole thing or whatever. Um, we live and we grow. We make mistakes and we grow from them. I totally salute Smack to the whole unsigned hype and the movement. I've been there since day one and I still been watching and it's still growing and growing. So I salute Smack for all her hard work and her vision is coming to true. You know what I mean? And like my grandma always said, when you stay positive and when you help people, when you bless people, God blesses you 3 times, 20 times over. So, salute to the whole unsigned hype movement. I'm keeping up with y'all. Right now, Cousin B is I'm just doing my own thing right now. About to start touring soon. About to, just go worldwide with, my whole DJing and stuff. And, right along with that, all the unsigned artists, I'm keeping your songs in rotation and all that. I just want to salute to everybody, the whole circles, the whole circles crew, the security, the artists, Smack, everybody with that just whole unsigned hype movement, that been, riding with Smack, since the day they met her and the whole nine, keep doing your thing, but I just had to clear my conscience. I had to clear my whole situation, and after this, only God can tell and only time will tell, what happened. But either here or there, I just want to, just let everybody know that I support y'all. Keep doing y'all thing, keep grinding, don't let nobody tell you different, And to be honest, if it wasn't for Smack or if it wasn't for, I just want to think that whole Dover and Milford area, because if it wasn't for Smack, the whole Milford, Laurel, and, all that whole area down there wouldn't know me. I wouldn't have met the people that I met, Salute to Player, Junior for putting me out in the whole Dover area, just that whole 21 grown and sexy scene. Salute to both of y'all, man, because without y'all, I wouldn't even have to say that I have a 21 and up crowd and, that whole experience. So, this is basically my thank you video. I love y'all dearly. I still, promote and let everybody know what's going on. Tell them they need to get to the unsigned hype thing. Y'all need to get to this event. But, hey, this is just my video saying, thank you. I love you. And, when we all sitting on thrones and we sitting in big houses and stuff, we can look back, everything we went through and laugh about it and the whole nine. But, I just want to say thank you. And I'll see y'all around. Alright? Stay tuned, Cousin B gonna be in the city near you. Alright? Much love.